Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alwi bin Alwi. I'm part 4 student on Diploma in Computer Science. My metric number is 2022839058, and I've developed an application named Plan Today app. So this app function is to organize a user plan for that day. For example, um, if the user want to do something for that day, they can use this app to organize their to-do list on that day. So I have also put a goal section in this app so that users can focus more on their goal for that day. Next, the software I use to develop this app is tankable. It is because this software is more easy to use for design any app interface that developer want to build. Next, let's go to demo my app.
Okay, now we here on the front page. We click sign up as the first user must sign up to log in. So just put email and name. Now I'm gonna test the confirm password. If the password not same, so the message password not match will shown. After click the button sign up, it will navigate us to login page. Now we log in using the email we just signed up. When we put wrong password, the message will shown. How about wrong email? So the message say please use your emails will shown. Now we log in with correct email and password. Okay, so this is the home page. Now we go to the profile first to update our bio. And we click button edit. You will have to log in back if you update your profile. Understood? And we log in back. And yeah, the bio is updated. Next we go to about menu. This menu shows a simple briefing about this app. Next we go to goals section. So we try to add something in our goals. And yeah, it's added into it. We try to add another one. And when we click the goals we made, the message will shown, and we click yes, the goals will be removed. So now we go to the to-do list section and we try to add tasks. Click create and yeah, the task will be shown on the list. So we try again to add another task. And you click create and it's shown too. Now we click one of the tasks, details, and we click the done button. The confirmation message will pop up. Click I have done. Okay, the list will update. Now we go back to the profile and try to log out. The message will also pop up. Click log out, and yeah, we can log out. And we try to log in back. We still can log in, and we go and we will see the goals and the task is removed. And we try to delete account, so we click confirm, and we try to log in back. The email not found.
And now we are on the coding section. So the front page, there is button sign up and button login. And when user click button sign up, it will go to the screen sign up. And if user click login, uh, it will navigate to screen login. So first we go to the screen login. For the screen login, I have initialized a variable user object to create an object to take data from database. And there I initialize also variable index, email, name, password, and bio. And there is also label sign up that when user click, it will go to the screen sign up. So when user click button login, if uh, the the input data that the user give same, or if database in my database sheet 1 in email table contain the email that user input, so it will set message label message to found username, and it will set variable index to the first occurrence of item for email that user input in database. And next, it go to the if password that the user input equal uh, to the first item of the database, or equal to the password that has in the variable index. So if equal, or if it's true, so user object, I set user object to get row object from database in sheet 1 for variable index for that row lah. And then I will set label message to connected, please wait, and loading icon to visible, it's visible to true, and wait for 1.5 seconds and navigate to screen main. After it navigate, it will set back the visible loading icon to false, and email text and password text to empty, also with the message text. And if the password is not same, I set the label message text to wrong password. And if the email that user input is not same or doesn't have in database, so it will show please use your email. Next we go to the screen sign up. So in the screen sign up also has a label login. When user click, it will go to the screen login. And when user has put the data into the text box, and when the user click button sign up, if the password that user give, password 1, equal to the confirm password in input text box, if equal, I set the variable email name password to their input text box, and set at variable bio to null or to empty. And then I create row in database in sheet 1 for email username password bio to put the data in the database. And then after that, I will update back the value in database in for that row, for the row ID that has been put in their the data in that table, with the value of variable email, variable name, variable password, and variable bio. And then I set up the label message to sign up successful. Wait for 1 second and navigate to screen login. If the password not equal or not same, I set the message text to password not match. Next, we go to the confirmation. This screen confirmation is the module that I have taken from the tankable. That it's like already in this, and I just take it and plug in this in my project, in my app. So when in-app notification confirm click, when the user click confirm or click OK, so it will delete row in the database, all for all data from the database for the variable index that we take from the login, and we wait for 1 second and navigate back to screen list. And if no but if no or reject button is clicked, so we just dismiss the notification. And then we go to the element. There's 4 image, for profile, uh, for goals, list, and number. And we go to the screen detail list, or we go to the screen list first. Okay, the screen list. First, we will initialize. I initialize the list object to create object, to get the object from the index for that row. So when I get the if the user click the item in the that in that list, so I will set a variable index to get to the row ID for that row, and then we set the list object to get row for the ID for that row ID, and then we will navigate to screen detail list, and then for this, if the screen is open, this screen is open, I will call this data viewer list to refresh the data, and will display the data that has in the database. And for button add, it will all navigate to input list. So we go to the input list first. Okay, so for the screen input list, if user want to input, if user want to to-do list for that day. And if first the user will input the data in that input text box, and then when the user click create button, so I would I do it create row in database in list, so in list sheet. So there is uh, list sheet that in database, and there is task task name table and task description table. So when the button click it, so it will go to the input data will go to the row. It will create row, and the data will go inside the database. And after that, I will set the message text to task alone. Wait for 1 second and navigate back to screen list to see if to refresh the screen list uh, and display the data that has been added. And I set the label message text back to null. And then we go to the screen detail list. So when the user click the uh, one task in that screen list, uh, the screen detail list will open. And when it's open, I set it to I set its task name text and its rich text to get property from table task name from database of the object of list object, and task description of object of variable list object too. And when the user click done, it will go to the screen confirmation that I present before. And then we go to the screen profile. Now in screen profile there is 3 button. There is 3 button: button delete, button logout, and button edit. First we go into this. If the when the screen profile is open, so I set the text box email, text box username, text box password, text box bio to get the property of the table email, username, password, and bio from the object of variable user object. And then when the user want to edit the their their profile, so when they click the edit button, first they will input the data that they want to edit in the text box. And then when they click the edit button, uh, alert alert 3 will show to confirm the action. If confirm, uh, if confirm, I will do at variable index. I will check first if variable index is not equal to null. So if not equal to null, so I update the value in database in sheet 1 in email, username, password, and bio for the input data that user has input in the text box, and for row ID index. And then I put wait for 2 seconds so that the data will uh, can uh, can be input in the database, and I will navigate to screen login back so that it will be refreshed. The data will be refreshed. and the data will be updated. And now we go to the button delete. If user want to delete account, so it click the button delete. When it click the button delete, I will call the alert form, and if the button confirm is clicked, then it will delete row in database. It will delete all row in database list and all row in database sheet 5 or goals, and it will delete row, just row in database sheet 1 for that user only, for variable index that we get from the login. So it cannot uh, so the email and the password, the BIOS for that variable index in that we get from the login page will be gone. And last, for the button logout, when the user click logout, I will call alert2 to show uh, alert2 to show if the user click confirm, it will delete all row in database list in list and all row in database in sheet 5, because I make this app for today only. So if the user log out, so the data the all the data in database for the list and goals will be gone, but the account or the email for the email for the user will not be gone. It just uh, the goals and the list for 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 in the database. And then when I delete all row in sheet 5, and after that I will set add variable index and add variable user object to null, so that uh, it will not be redundant, or it the index we can get back when the login back is when the user login back. And next we go to the screen goals. So for the screen goals, also for the screen goals, actually there is no need to create a check. Okay. But if screen goals is open, I call the data view list to refresh data, so that when there is a new data input uh, in the database in goals table, it will be present, it will be displayed in the goals screen. And then when okay, when the user want to add goals, it will put input data in text box, the text box given, and there is a button uh, to click. So this is the button. When the user click the button, so it will create I will create a row in database in sheet 5 for the goals, and input the data that the user give in text box into the database. And then I will call the data viewer list back to refresh data, and then I update value in database in sheet 5 in goal 5 for that row, for row ID, uh, to the text input. So it will be updated when the user click button add, it will be displayed. in the goals screen, and then I set the text input. After it's clicked, I set the text input button, input text box to empty back. And then when the data view this, when the user want to click item in the goals, so I will call alert one to us for if the user want to delete or not the goals. If it click delete or confirm, I will delete the row in database, just that row for the ID in database in sheet 5, and that's all. And then we go to the screen about the last screen. It just has a back button. If we click the back button, it will go back to the main screen. I think that's all for my presentation. Uh, for for the deployment, um, there is a problem, there is issue that if I want to deploy Google Play Store, I have to create my account for the Google Play Store and have to pay 25 USD for registration fee, so that I don't have account. And, and that's all. The conclusion is this app will help um, more people that want to organize their day, uh, to plan their day, and will achieve their goal for that day, and make 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 their day more simple. I think that's all.